Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Thank you for tuning into my video. Before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for all the views I got. Like last I checked, the How to Draw Abs videos got over like 1,000 views, which is not something I expected, especially like all the other views like barely cracking 100 views, but this one just like skyrocket to 1,000. So thank you so much. So as the video, let's get right into it. As the video, the title says, we're gonna learn how to draw the whole arm. So in the past arm videos, we discussed how to draw shoulders. Shoulders, biceps, and triceps. Excuse me, I'm fighting off a bit of a cough at the moment. And I don't think I touched on the forearm muscles, but we can build that in here. Yeah, we can make this how to draw a full arm, including how to draw plus how to draw forearm muscle, which is mainly just going to be like, it's not going to be too complicated. So here I've got two structure drawings, one of the front of the body, one of the back of the body. So we're just going to lay in the muscles that we know how to do. We'll basically I'll do in until the elbow, and then we will do from the elbow to the hand together from scratch. So I put in this line already. This line basically just shows the chest muscle going down. So it's going to go down and then just form the chest like that. So I just put that there just so, because that isn't really part of the muscle, but it does interact with the muscle. The chest is the chest. You don't train chest on arm day. We do train shoulders, bicep, tricep, and bicep. Tricep and bicep. I'm tired. Wow. Anyway, so as we know, the middle of the shoulder comes in from the connection from your collarbone to your arm. So we're going to start here and just layer in our shoulder like that. We will be erasing some of it, but it's important just to get all of it down. We're going to put in our bicep. We know it comes in from this joint to down here. It actually crosses pretty much the entire upper arm. Excuse me. So we're just gonna have like the tendon come here, and we're gonna have the muscle balloon out. And this is a bit of an anatomical deep dive, but when the hand is face down like that, the muscle is gonna be elongated, and when your arm comes out like that, so that it looks more like that, then the muscle turns. It's because, as we discussed in the bicep video, the bicep is connected down there and not anywhere here. So the rotation of your wrist actually matters to how contracted the muscle is, but that's very, very specific stuff. So we do want it to kind of go there just for anatomical accuracy. And if you ever watch a gym video, it's just like to shape the muscle like football. Given that I'm European, and I don't know, maybe some of you are too, that is the American football, not the soccer football, as the Americans like to say. So then we get the tricep down here. Basically, that just comes down and brings you to the elbow, because it also connects past the elbow. And you'll notice a lot for tricep is going to have some details going with that. Just kind of draw triceps as you see detail in them. So now we get to the elbow. Put that there, and yeah, so we get that down, because since both bicep and tricep go below the chest from this angle, and then on top of that comes the shoulder. That's pretty much how it's going to look, and then you got the rest over here, and then we can layer in the lats. Haven't done a video on the lats yet. That is coming very soon. So anyway, let's look at the forearm. Focus. Good. So forearm muscles on the top side, on the back side. So basically it's behind the bicep. There are two muscles. That is the Brachialis and the Brachi Radialis. Can't remember which I believe the one that connects higher is the Brachi Radialis, and the one that's lower. No, the one higher is the Brachialis. The one lower is the Brachi Radialis. Anyway. So, I mean, not too important. They're both like forearm muscles, pretty much. Well, the bigger one is forearm muscle. But anyway, the smaller muscle basically attaches roughly around here behind the bicep, and then comes forward, connects down here into the joint. That one is not too important because that's a very small muscle. You don't even see that in a lot of bodybuilders sometimes. Usually when you do see it, you see it like from a side view, like if they're doing like a side chest view. Here you have the bicep, and then usually there's like this little kind of muscle sitting up here. That is the, and usually it goes like actually like that, and then so this muscle right there, that is the brachialis, and then down here, the Brachi Radialis, you have your elbow, and so that's what we're doing right now. So then from behind this muscle, basically right under the elbow on your forearm muscle, you have the Brachi Radialis. So it's gonna come out like that. We're gonna make it nice and large, and this comes into your, basically right under your thumb on the knuckle. That's where that attaches to. So when you bring it down, just bring it light over there, and that's that. And then it just kind of like that. We can draw on the muscle belly. Excuse me. Then for the lower part of your forearm, that is made up of many different muscles. So basically, we're just gonna make a large chunk. What you want to do is, if this one goes a little bit sharper, you can extend this one kind of, because this one kind of goes up, down, and then straight. This one can just go up and then straight to the wrist, and then you have your hand there. I will make eventually a video hand, but I'm not too great at explaining it, as I once tried to explain to a buddy of mine and just did not understand anything. That's pretty much, that's how you draw. Yeah, that's pretty much how you draw the arm from this angle. You can add more detail to it, but that's the basics. You got the tricep, large muscle. You got the bicep. Try to get that football shape going. Get the Brachi Radialis. Brachi Radialis and Brachialis. I believe I'm good. Hopefully, I didn't get this wrong. I did not look this up in advance. But what you can do is just combine these two muscles. A lot of the time they fade into one muscle, or they look like one muscle. So you can kind of, if you're drawing a flex muscle, say, kind of goes like that. Kind of goes like that. I'm still handheld, by the way. I couldn't find my phone stand so I can film. Then get like both my wonderful hands in here at once. Still don't know where that is, so I'm still handheld. So then you, so if you had your radialis here and your Brachi Radialis here, so what some people will do will just combine them into one muscle that kind of looks like, one muscle there, and then yeah, rather than separating them off like that. So it works either ways. So we can make also the shoulder pop out a bit more. We do want it to be proportional with everything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, now coming from here, this is the back view. So once again, I'm gonna pull it a bit lower. I usually don't look at my phone when I'm drawing. I'm trying to look at the paper, but I gotta set this up. There you go. So hands facing down again. That means you're gonna have a large bulge. If your hand is facing up, then these muscles over here, they will stretch out. So when your face pointing your wrist down, your muscles bulge up. So we're just gonna dot in the shoulders. So we're gonna say this, and then you get these shoulder muscles right here, and then your tricep is gonna come from here and here. It's gonna come towards the elbow, and then we can put our horseshoe shape that we learned in the tricep videos. Go ahead and watch that if you haven't. Then we can put in our Brachialis muscle here, and then in front of it now, because it's the back view, we're gonna have our Brachi Radialis, just like that, and it's gonna disappear behind the other forearm muscle because it's gonna attach behind over there. Then we're gonna just block in our elbow, and from our elbow bulge out and then come over like that. And then the only thing that's missing is the bicep. So again, you're not gonna see much of it from this angle. And there you go. And I'm just going to look for my eraser and just clean that up a bit. It's a bit muddled. Like that. Those are the three. So 1, 2, 3 tricep muscles. I'm gonna clean that up as well. So then, from this angle, you're going to see a lot more forearm muscles. So the first one we have here is this big one. So we can just pepper some lines to separate this from the rest of this. Then what you can do is just from the elbow, just keep it simple, just make a couple of lines towards the wrist. That's as simple as it gets, really. With more practice, you can make it look better. I know I can definitely do better if I'm not currently holding a phone. And then you got the hand over here. There you go. So, yeah, that's pretty much how you draw arms from both sides. I did explain a bit how to draw the forearm muscle. Didn't go into too much detail. I didn't go into the same detail as I usually do. Well, there's pretty much not that much to say. If you want to know how to draw these individual muscles, so either the bicep, the tricep, or the shoulder muscles, I go into that in their own videos. Go ahead and watch that. Everything's on my channel. I do have videos for how to draw the chest muscles, or I can put these in real quick, how to draw ab muscles. It's pretty much just as simple as that. Sure, you can just do that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. If you watch this video all the way through, comment who has the best biceps. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. Ciao.